Hello and welcome to Laughable Advice. This is a show where we take some real-life relationship stories, give our hot takes, and maybe crack a couple jokes, because as my grandfather used to say, if you're not laughing, you're crying. Period. My name is Vince Barry. I'll be your host for today. You may or may not have heard me on 99.1 PLR. I have with me from Fox's 99 to Beat, the lovely Dee Ortiz. How you doing today, Dee?
I'm doing good. How are you, Vince?
Oh, I am so excited I could float away.
Same. I feel the same way. I'm ready for this.
I also realized after I invited my two guests here what a position I'm going to be in trying to wrangle these two in, because it's the most energy. It's going to be great.
It's going to be great.
I'm going to have so much fun here today. And we also have Lady O?
Yes,
I got it right.
Yes, you did. Thank you.
Because I was going to say, I don't know why I say Miss O, but it's Lady O.
Yes, but you're right for being respectful.
I'm trying. I don't want to, give somebody the wrong name and say the wrong thing.
You're not wrong, but you could be right. You're right.
Excellent. I also want to shout out Damien from Move the Mic podcast.
Yes.
He really helped put this together for me with Ophelia, and Ophelia made a very special trip from Massachusetts to Milford. Yeah, so long trip, but worth it here.
Totally worth it.
To start off, I'm 39. I'm single. I've been single for years. I live alone with 2 cats. That's about the extent of my current relationship situation.
Sounds good.
Dee, what's going on with you?
I have been in a relationship for 17 years.
Ooh, amen.
It's a long one, let me tell you. And I have a 16-year-old daughter that keeps me crazy. But yeah, I've been in this relationship for 17 whole years.
Wow.
That's amazing.
I don't even know. I can't even. Yeah. That is a literal life of a person.
That's a child.
Yeah, that's a
whole teenager.
Literally.
Wow.
Literally, it's fun.
Nah, yeah, sounds like it. And I am married, but also polyamorous, and also going through a divorce, and currently dating someone. And falling in love with that person. So yeah, I'm confluted.
I love that's a whole situation, because Ophelia early. So when I first met Ophelia a couple years ago, she was she brought 2 guys to an open mic. One of them looked like Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, and the other one looked like the cat whisperer Jackson Galaxy.
Yes.
And now, flash forward a couple yeys, and she's dating my friend Todd.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is great. I had to get a hold. I didn't realize we weren't connected on social media, so I'm Facebook friends with Todd, Pops, and I send him a message, and she goes, "Hello, thank you for reaching out to my manager."
Yes, I did.
It was great.
Claim it.
So you're never bored.
Never.
You're never bored. I love that.
What is boredom? Ugh.
Right. You don't even know that.
Words.
I've only done it a little bit. What's it like dating a stand-up comic?
It is very, very funny, and also very trying, because he tried to push the buttons that others probably shouldn't push, but he can get away with it because I know where he's ticklish.
I like that. That's like,
yep.
Yo, she shut that down immediately.
Like, I got this.
Like, try me. That's cute. I will break you in front of everyone.
Oh, wow.
For fun. And it will cause mirth in my heart.
But no pain. See,
but
there
no
it is.
pain.
I was
exactly.
waiting for the wooden spoon, the flip-flop, the chomp, whatever.
No, honey, that's for fun. That's for fun. I can't get confused with my punishments and my fundaments, you know?
Punishments and
fundaments. It's a good word. Use it.
That's gonna be a T-shirt for you one of these days.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, indeedy.
Oh, that's great.
TM coming.
So we've got kind of all different perspectives here.
Yes.
From, I'm obviously, I'm a guy coming from a little bit of a different space than you. I'm trying to find these stories, and most of the time, I hate to say it, I read them and I go, oh, the guy is absolutely at fault here. Oh, no.
Yeah.
So I tried to find some stories where maybe it's a little more, it's going to be hard because
the bias is so heavy.
Guys, I don't know what this is, and I don't want to sound like a shill for the ladies here, but just reading these stories. However,
See?
let it be stated.
Yep.
guys, we got some stuff to work on.
Gotta do
We got some stuff.
So please do
For
better.
Sure.
Please and thank you.
Yeah.
So
Respectful.
the first thing I'll say is if you listening to this have a problem that you'd like on Laughable Advice, you can email laughableadvice@gmail.com. You can go to social media, both Instagram and X. I'll get a Facebook for it also. Just search for Laughable Advice or @Laughable Advice, all one word. Follow us, send us a DM. The DMs are open. We want the tea. We want to be able to spill it here.
Please.
We'll change names. We'll
be so anonymous.
We will be so discreet for you.
Come on, it'll be so fun. Come on, send them.
Discretion.
So for now, I have roamed the internet to find some stories for us.
Okay.
This first one is from Reddit, the subreddit called Am I the Asshole?
Ooh.
That's a good title.
Let's find out.
The title of this one is Am I the Asshole for the Drama at My Sister's Wedding?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Here are the players in this. Me, a 30-year-old female. My sister A, a 34-year-old female. My other sister R, a 20-year-old female. And a guy named J, who's 27.
Okay, Jay.
I was just going to say.
So back in, it's always a J, right?
always
So
a J.
it's something like that.
What happened,
it's a
J?
short.
J.
It's a short name. Yep. It's a one-syllable name.
Took time.
So our responder here says, back in February, I went on a vacation because, well, I just wanted to. I parked my van at my parents' house and flew to Bali. All right, I'm just going to call it, what kind of white people stuff is this?
Showing
right
the
now?
head.
I know.
Who just got the money to go to Bali?
Yeah.
I just
The
parked
hell?
my car at my mom's house and went to Bali. I
You
was
just
like,
went to
so
Bali.
normal. Like,
Bali.
She didn't know how long she was going, so she didn't want to pay the overnight fee at the airport. She's like, I'm just going to leave the van
You
there.
had the ability to do that.
Yeah, that's
Bless
crazy.
You.
I don't. So
Tell me your
already,
struggle.
I know we already don't like her.
I'm already seeing the perspective of where this girl's coming from.
I'm
you know what I
already
mean? With
waiting.
that first line.
I feel like she is the problem already.
So many.
There, I met Jay, who was also on vacation. We had a wonderful fling, and I didn't realize while we were there that my birth control shot had, well, stopped working or the timing was done. I've never, does this, is this like
Never.
an oil change after
was just gonna
3,000
say-
miles? We got
Yes.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, like unless she was doing like a depot shot and it worked only for like a couple, like 6 months to 12 months, or I don't know. I never got that.
But if
I'm
you're going-
talking out my ass right now.
So,
But if you're going on vacation, you got to make sure you got
should probably
everything
be
right.
prepared, especially if you already have nefarious thoughts in mind.
Yeah.
If you're thinking about clapping cheeks across state lines, county
International
lines,
waters.
Yes.
international waters, then perchance you may want to have all your ducks in a row, mon frere. Like how you had the ability to pay for the flight to Bali, my dude, and you didn't pay for your doggone cootie cat to be protected. Like, make it make sense, sister. But please continue, because I need to see how she's not the asshole.
and I also learned a lesson, get a full name. So this is another...
Oh.
I have to be honest. That actually has happened to me, where I was seeing somebody flying to Florida to see him, and I still couldn't remember his name because it was the weirdest name. And my roommate was like, "Well, what's his name?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know. He plays for the Tampa Bay Bucks. That's all I remember." And she's like, "That is not okay.
And
like
that
if
is
you
not
go
a
missing,
narrowing of names.
no." So yeah,
no.
but I get it. I felt like, you know,
Like, what year did he
Yeah.
play for the Bucks? Is all I'm saying. Like, you never.
I'm
yo.
worried. I'm worried because I was named after 1987 Heisman Trophy winner from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Vinny Testaverde.
Oh my!
And if she said Vinny Testaverde right now, I would have fallen out of my chair.
Hey, but like, what if?
Are you my
Ew.
child? This can happen. You
Beautiful,
never know.
bright
Do
creatures.
we
It
look
might
alike?
happen.
Mommy?
Mama?
No breastfeeding. Don't get excited.
That's nasty.
Too old for it. It would
Please
mess up the
just
teeth.
pump it. Pump it real good.
You
Pump
guys
the
are
breast milk.
wild. So we get back from Bali. This girl is pregnant, has the baby. She gets back from Bali. In the meantime, my sister R, a few months later, meets Jay on a dating app,
Shut it.
and they hit it off.
I'm sweating.
My sister and I don't talk too much because we just don't get along. She's 10 years younger and has always been a pain in the ass, to be fair. R and J have now been dating for several months.
Oh.
love this.
My other sister, A, the oldest sister, got engaged at Christmas, and her wedding was last week. It was the first time I'd seen my sister R in person since Christmas, and the first time I'd met her boyfriend, or so I thought. As you can imagine, several things happened at once. The man, Jay, asked me what I was doing at the wedding. Jay is smart and did some quick pregnancy math and then asked me if it was his baby. And 3, my sister accused me of trying to steal her boyfriend.
Girl.
And then started ranting about everything she thinks I've done to ruin her life. Needless to say, the wedding was no longer about the bride, and somehow I got uninvited from every family event.
Wow.
And some people are even asking for the gifts they sent for the baby shower back. Am I the asshole?
You are not the asshole.
You're not the asshole.
No.
Jay is the asshole.
For sure.
First of all.
We knew it.
Wait a minute, how did it loop around to being his fault? I think it's the other sister's fault.
No,
for
the
not
sister,
clearing-
the other sister is absolutely the one also at fault.
Okay.
Because now they together, so now they come as one.
Package
So
deal.
now both of y'all is out of line.
But what year is this? Did he not see her social, that they're related, that they're sisters, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like,
hey, she say her and the sister don't get along.
Yeah, so
like, you
this
know,
was posted within the last 2 years.
that's crazy.
So this was a recent thing. So when we say Christmas and New Year's and all this stuff, this is like in the last couple years of like,
it sounds like guess who came to dinner?
Yeah.
Your baby daddy.
Yeah.
Who's dating your sister, which is really out of pocket. And the sister to then turn around and like have you be uninvited to everything.
like
how
it's
you
her
out
fault.
of pocket?
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
especially because if they don't, I understand if you're 10 years older, she's 30, her sister's 20. You're a different generation. You might not talk to each other.
Yeah.
That'd just be really weird.
But don't you think it would come up at one point, hey, I'm dating a guy? I just feel like one point, one of them would say, hey, I went to Bali and I had sex with a guy with like brown hair and he had a freckle on his cheek. And then like a couple months later, she goes, hey, I just met this cute guy. He's got brown hair and he's got a freckle on his cheek. And,
you
they're like,
don't
wait a minute.
say.
It's just crazy. I feel like I mean, I guess you can't really figure that out because you go on vacation, you meet people, and then you never talk to them again. So you don't expect it.
True.
But to be in a situation like that, like, what do you do? Like, what do you say? Like, how do you act? Like, you don't talk to your sister.
I think
but that's your nephew.
I mean, in all truth, this is an opportunity to really, truly avoid an Uncle-Daddy situation.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
if she turn around and have Uncle Daddy, hey
Daddy.
hi Uncle Jay, hi Papa Jay,
Stop.
like that's just problematic.
I can't. I'm just still stuck on this. Like, how did he? How did he even show up? That's so crazy. It's like the way God does things.
I love how he just like was like so mathematically.
Yeah, he's sitting at the
looks like
table.
What was your point of ovulation,
Like,
madam?
I bet the salmon hadn't even come out yet. It was just the salad course. Like
Totally.
he's sitting there. He's like chewing on a radish. He's like, something doesn't make sense here.
Something ain't adding up.
And that looks like me.
He's looking over. He's like,
That made me look like me.
It's the brown hair with the freckle on the
It's
cheek.
that
Oh
one
my
freckle.
God.
That one
dog.
freckle.
Where that family freckle at? On the right there? Okay.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
how random is it that you meet somebody in Bali who's then close enough to one of your hometown?
Yeah.
So
for your
rich enough?
sister? Rich enough.
I'm just
too,
saying
Yeah.
that's just
Yeah.
that's outside my pay rate, baby.
Yeah.
Like
This
I
sounds
don't-
like something from the OC.
don't it though?
It's a show.
Yeah.
It's a show.
Yeah.
It's a
the
show.
hills,
It's the hills.
yeah.
It's the OC.
But also, like, in my head, I'm like, did they not commute? I mean, did they just go straight to having sex and not talk? Because,
Honey,
like, you know,
it's
you usually
vacation.
say, like, Jay, but Jay, where are you from? I really like this sex. It was some good ass sex. Like, how can we do it again? Where are you from?
she didn't remember
said
his
no.
name. She didn't get his
Jay,
whole
it's
name.
Jay.
She
It's
just
so
got
easy.
Jay. Yeah.
She went and
It's
wanted
Jay.
to
That's
get
why
away.
he gave it to her, Jay. You can't forget
Yeah.
that name.
You go to the phone book. You start with the
Period.
A's.
And then you work your way
you
down to
just work your way-
J's. There you go. Boom. And there you have it, folks.
There it is.
Have you ever, like you've mentioned, you said you might have had some flings on vacation. Anything even close to this happen with somebody like that?
No.
God.
No.
I
told you it's boring. I don't want to be boring no more. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Jay made that family a fun family after this. Like,
I
this-
lived, and
that-
I can tell you right now, I've never had no mess like this.
right?
well, you remember their names.
Yeah,
right?
that's because I have to. Like the heck, I
We
gotta
all-
know who I look at the next party.
We also remember Plan B.
Period.
Yeah. This wasn't a story from like the 80s or something. This is a story from 2 years ago.
There should be no reason,
No.
Mama.
I was thinking that. I was like, man, do you keep the Bali baby?
Yeah, I mean, I would have taken that plan B. That plan B on deck. They have it in other countries. I've been watching
They sure
people,
do,
and
it's inexpensive.
Yes, take one with you. You know, when you're packing, you're like tampons,
Truly.
pads, plan B.
It is literally
Right.
at your disposal to purchase. You
Right.
could have did that,
Yeah.
but here we are.
See, I'm 39. I don't know how many more bullets I got left in the clip. I think I wouldn't want to waste one. But also, like,
Dead.
you know, just saying, the clock's ticking, man. This guy's 27. He can bounce back. If
He
it was
got
me-
time.
Yeah, he got time.
time.
If it was me, I guess I'd be Uncle-Daddy in that situation.
Well,
I don't
you
know.
would be Uncle-Daddy, though. I can see you being
It's the
Uncle
facial
Daddy.
hair. It's
What
the
a great
facial hair.
family
right?
reunion it'll be.
That's gonna be so good.
And I'm not going to tell tales out of school, but we did have a friend. We have a mutual friend, and I won't say her name on air, who had a situation happen like this. And the kid is like 40 now, and she just like met the guy 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
She went off to spring break when she was in college.
Yeah.
Bing, bang, bong stuff in a hot tub.
Bongadoo.
9 months later, same thing. Oh, well, I remember his first name and I know what he did as a job. And I'm like, that's great. So you know his name is Bob and he works at the post office or whatever. You know
Whoop-de-doo.
you know what I mean? You're going to find 100,000 people. No joke. It was because of those 23andMe things.
Yeah.
She did one of the things. Somebody else in his
Yep.
family did the swab thing.
And
Somebody reached out and said,
connected.
I think you're my sister-in-law, not really kind of thing.
Wow.
Started the process.
Do you ever think that could happen to you? Somebody's gonna find you one day and just be like, "Hey,
How you
remember
been
that
living?"
one time?"
I think it's very unlikely, just based on my own track record of not closing the deal very well.
Oh, that makes
you know,
sense. I
not-
guess.
I'm a good. I don't know if you've noticed. Maybe with comedy or with the podcast, I'm a good opener, bad closer. You know what I mean? I got the. I need to. I need my.
I will not speak to your abilities as a comedian because I don't want to besmirch our company line and all that. However, what I will say is that you are single with 2 cats at 39, so
Yeah.
something ain't add enough is all I'm saying. Respectfully. Love you, but respectfully.
I like women. I'm just putting it out there. I definitely
I'm sure
like.
you
Okay,
do.
thank
You
you. I'm
got
just-
to. You got to, baby.
This
The
is the
cats
first day of
only
Pride
hold
Month,
you
and there's
down
nothing
for
wrong
so
with it. You think the
long.
cats are holding me back?
No, they're not.
Oh,
They're
okay.
helping you maintain your ability to handle madness.
Yeah.
And the
That's
most
true.
sporadic of moments, like women.
Oh, so you're saying this is giving me a training for?
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly. Just shut up and put the food down. Come back, pet me occasionally, and leave me the hell alone.
Yes.
Respectfully.
See,
That's true.
that's all good stuff to know because I'm way more comfortable talking on any microphone than I am talking to somebody at like a bar or something. So like,
Really?
oh yeah, that's my one thing. I can't. I'll sit there and I'll be like, man, she looks like a fun time. She looks pretty. She looks into it. Whatever. And I'll just like,
From far. From afar.
I do the
Hello.
the Leonardo, you know. You know how like Leo DiCaprio hold the champagne up in The Great Gatsby? I'll just do one.
Come and join me, madam. I'm not creepy at all. I'm just admiring you from the corner.
Look at me. I got this old-timey 1800s bartender mustache. You think I'm out there
that
slaying the
helps
ladies?
it.
You
That
should
helps
be.
All
Wait,
right.
but what do they do? Like,
What do you mean? What
when
do they
you
do?
that, they just
no,
stay
I don't
there?
even. I don't. I'm not an engaged. Like I don't.
You should
I
come
have anxiety.
hither.
I should do a more. Is it more
Anxiety
that
is
way?
understandable.
Yeah.
I heard the come hither finger is
You
more
saw that?
pleasurable. Yeah.
Sir,
I know. I've been
you
doing.
can't get to
listen,
no
stop.
come hither finger without being able to walk forward.
Stop,
you know?
exactly.
Oh, my
Like,
God.
how
Don't
you
tease
not- how
her.
you gonna ask her to come forward
hither and
if
show
she
you.
ain't even if you ain't ready to
Yeah.
even step up?
You
to
guys
her?
secretly figured out the point of this podcast. I'm so bad at this that I need help, and that's
Yes,
why I
you do.
help.
Listen, I'm about to
Prayer.
see
For
a wing
me,
woman.
I don't give a crap about these Reddit people.
Prayer.
I'm going
and,
with
and
you. Where are we going?
sacrifice.
Where are we going?
Come
We're gonna
on,
bring
how do
this
we
in the
do
real
this?
world
No,
together.
so I'll explain, and we'll get. So before we get into my foibles here,
Yeah, foibles indeed. Come on.
Who's the asshole? Is it the original person who posted this story who went to Bali? Is it the guy Jay? Is it her sister who's dating Jay, or is it the bride who had the wedding?
All them assholes.
I know all of them together.
All them assholes.
She brought all of them
the whole
together.
Family
She brought them all together.
All
Messy
trash.
situation.
It's like Spaceballs surrounded by assholes.
They're perfect for each other.
Yeah.
They're absolutely perfect for each other.
Now they could go to Bali together.
Together with the whole family.
Because they got the money.
Period. Everybody at Bali. This sounds like out of my pay rate.
Same.
Uncle-Daddy and sister-wife and everybody.
Sister-wife, cousin and them. All of y'all gonna be in Bali just sailing and eating fish and crap. Good for you. Whoop-de-damn-do, but y'all of y'all assholes.
I hope they get married. That couple gets married and they have the wedding in Bali.
Please,
should.
please.
How do we contact them? I'll be their day of coordinator.
This is where you were born, my son. This is from where you were sired. The hell.
Everything the light touches is your kingdom.
Everything light touches is yours. Oh my God, he's a man. Oh my God. Body, baby. Go ahead.
Bali baby.
Bali baby.
Sorry with the Bali baby.
Oh my God, it's a Bali baby. Yes, it is.
Bali baby.
Bali baby.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh, all right. We do have some other stories. I'm not going to get to them right now because I'll get to this thing that I mentioned because part of my job, so I work on the radio, Chaz and AJ 99.1 PLR. Part of the job is they send me out to these places to get audio sometimes, like a bar or a karaoke night or a whatever else, something like that, concert or something. And like, I don't know, I've got anxiety. Just in like, when I say in general I have anxiety, I've been diagnosed with generalized anxiety. So in general, I'm just an anxious person.
Got it.
But yeah, man, I have a hard time breaching that like I want to talk to somebody thing to actually make the step towards talking to them. And there's two issues at work. Then on the flip side, if somebody comes up to me and talks to me and they're almost like too interested, I'm like, all right, what's going on here? Is there what's the scheme here? What is like you're showing too much interest in me? Is this are you really into like I maybe it's just me looking at myself the wrong way, but it's like hey, I feel like you don't necessarily want me, but you want something. So why are you interested in me? And then I spend time figuring that out. Like that's my first step instead of just like
instead of just going with
engaging.
Yeah.
So I don't know, and that's so it's the two things. It's the inability to kind of make that first step towards like engaging that person at the bar, and then the second one is if somebody comes up to me, I'm almost like not spooked, but it's almost like a what? You're here. You're talking to me, right? Yeah. What do you think, Dee? What's my problem? I mean, I've got a lot of problems.
No, I think the biggest thing that I say, like I said before, I have a teenager. So what I tell her is nobody knows you have that anxiety. Nobody knows it but you, right? So when you're talking to people, you kind of just got to like swallow that down. And if they're talking to you, it's for a reason. Like you know what I mean? Like you have a personality where people do want to come talk to you. And it is what you look like. Like you're very interesting. So instead, just let that flow. If somebody approaches you, just absorb it and know that you're a good person and know that like there's a reason why. I get what you mean though. Like you're like trying to like figure out reasons, but don't figure it out. Just let it flow.
Yeah. I'm most of my life, I would say, has been hampered by overthinking things. You know what I mean?
That is a thing.
Relationships, work, whatever. It's just like, because even if something happens to work, you go at work, you leave at 5, you're not there until 8, but you think about it all night until you go to sleep.
Until you get there. Yeah.
It's almost like working another shift in your head. You know
exactly.
What I mean?
So one of the things that is very important, and I think everybody, women, men, whomever, humans. Yeah. One of the things that is very attractive is self-confidence.
Yes.
And ultimately, do you believe that if somebody stepped to you that they would have a great conversation with you? Yeah. Do you believe that you would have something worth sharing with them if they were to get you into a conversation? Do you think that you're even handsome?
I don't know. Like I flip-flop on that. I feel like I've kind of gotten a good place with that, both like physically and mentally, but also like there's sometimes where I just look at myself like, this is a goofy friggin' guy. You know what I mean? With the pork chop mustache thing and all this other.
Yeah, but you like your mustache.
No, I do. I like it. I understand it's a whole.
So you have to own it. You have to own it. You have to look in the mirror and you need to say like, this is what I like.
Period.
This is what I like. And if somebody doesn't like it, that's on them.
It's out on them.
So they'll go find somebody. Yeah, and that's the thing. And even me, I'm just out there and loud and always approaching people. I know what I got. And if you don't like it, that's you. I know I'm not the problem. Just like you're not the problem. They're the problem. That's literally how I live life, which is probably not a good thing. But
everyone else is the problem except
everybody
me.
else is the problem.
It's like, how about there's no problem at all? Like, you just like what you like. And you don't like what you don't like. And that's not any reason to have to be a debate. It doesn't have to be something to like, oh my God, how do I find out why this is this?
Yeah, don't.
No, baby, it just is what it is.
Okay.
Period. Like, you have a beautiful pork chop, man.
Yes, we love it.
I admire the fact that you have the audacity to wear that. I would be actually compelled to want to come and tell you, dude, that facial hair, you actually fixed, you doing the thing, So that's somebody coming to tell you that something you chose to do with yourself looks great.
Right.
Thank you.
Then own that, because you wearing it, dude. It's you.
Yeah. No, it worked. I had a beard for so long, and I think part of it was also the looks thing. I had put on weight and all that other stuff. So like I grew a beard for like 10, 15 years, like a long time. I shaved it off down to a mustache this past New Year's to like try it out, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, there's a face under there. Like it actually, it was a big change, especially because like I don't know, I had it long, I had it scraggly, I had it like ZZ Top, I had it short trimmed, I had all the beard styles, and then I was like, all right, let's try this mustache thing, which has now evolved into whatever this is.
It's
awesome.
Right.
And it's fun. It has its own personality. There's going to be a girl that's crazy like me that goes up to you and be like, let me play with it. You know what I mean? Like, there's going to be somebody that's obsessed with that. That's going to be something they look at and they're like, that's my baby and I had to play with it.
I
don't look at that. Don't look at that. Yeah.
And that's kind of what I'm looking for is like in my life is like if somebody who goes, it might not be for you, but that's for me.
Yeah.
And that's,
that's what makes us all different. I like things that people don't like. You like things that people, you know what I mean? We all do. Right. That's what makes us different. Mm-hmm. We don't need to be like anybody else. There's going to be snotty people. You ever notice when you're out at the bar and you see this gorgeous girl, just in general, I say girl because there's some beautiful women out here, but their attitudes, their personalities are so bad. And it's like, there's that kind of person. And that's probably what you're seeing out there. Yeah. And it's like, sometimes you have to like look away from that and look at the one that she's with, her friend. Because her friend is going to be the one that actually is like overshadowed by her. Mm-hmm. And she's the biggest asshole. And those are the ones that you have to stay away from. You know what I mean? There's somebody for you out there. They are. After this, you're going to find them.
I hope. Well, I think, the positive energy.
I love it. I know you will.
I think you already know the girl already. And
I probably do. And she's probably just not into it.
No, or you just have to recognize that she's looking at you.
Yep.
Well, I have so I'll throw out one of these Reddit stories to tell you one of my own stories. I have a friend. We won't tell any names here. Names are,
no
you know what I mean. I have a friend that I've known for a long, female friend. I've known her 5-6 years. We've gone out on maybe 1 or 2 dates. Mm-hmm. She's dating another guy. She lives with him right now. She had a couple drinks one night, and she called me, and she's like, got in a fight with my mom. I got in a fight with my boyfriend. Do you want to hang out? I'm like, well, just go to the bar and whatever. Just nothing happened between her and I. 100% nothing happened between her and I. But while she's sitting there, she starts talking like, oh, why didn't I just ever go out with you? And it's like all this other stuff. And then she's like, well, all right, well, if he doesn't propose to me by New Year's, meaning New Year's 2027, I want to date you instead. So she's like, I'm waiting to see if he proposes to me. And I'm like, that doesn't, the math ain't.
I don't want to be an option.
Remember how the math was mathing for the pregnancy thing? The math wasn't mathing for this one.
At all.
No. Because they're not anybody's
you
last
don't
choice.
pay attention to anyone. Yeah. Anyone that comes your way that is actually interested in you in the next 6-7 months, you ain't supposed to do anything because this broad
I'm waiting.
who chose to not be with you multiple times.
Literally, when I say multiple times, multiple times.
No, baby. No, baby. Sit on your door, Rose, and get picked up by the Carpathia because you want to save yourself. I'm not going to be someone that you're going to stand by. Like, no.
Stand by.
No.
Nobody stands by. You don't stand by.
Hell no.
No, I agree.
And I mean, you know what sucks? It's probably you guys have such a good chemistry when you're together. So in your head, you're like, oh, if I'm not, but no.
Sometimes a friend is supposed to stay a friend.
Exactly.
If you, man, don't try it. Don't do it.
We're gonna be there in December. Like, don't do it.
Did you ever have like either a friend or maybe like a relative that you don't see all the time, and then when like it's Christmas time or something, and they're there for like a month. And you're like, oh my God, I get to hang out with, cousin Will for a while or whatever. And like, it's so exciting because you don't see him that often. And it's like, I think that might be what's going on is I only see her once every couple months and we talk and we text or whatever. But it's like, it's a friend who lives up in Massachusetts. I don't get up that way very, very often. But it's like, I'll see her once every couple months. We have a fun time hanging out. But,
but that's all that is.
That's okay.
Right.
That's
but
great.
I think it would be if it ended up being a regular thing, it would be less. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like when you see somebody
drive.
once,
do you see her enough to make it even relevant?
And
do you talk enough? Like, you know what I mean?
And I did that. I did that where I was driving from Hartford, Connecticut to Florence, Massachusetts, multiple times a week because I was seeing somebody up that way.
Okay.
And you know how far that is.
I know exactly how far that is.
If you're talking to somebody and you're building something and you're talking, I get that part.
Yeah.
I understand that. But if it's just, when I'm having issues, I'm going to call you and you're going to save me.
Because you're going to be there to save me.
And then
you're
what that
be there
does,
to pick me up.
Exactly. And what that does,
baby.
she depends on
It's
you.
called
And you keeps you wondering in your head and overthinking.
Right, exactly.
And we're
That's
trying
what
to
causes
avoid you overthinking.
It does cause the overthink, and I think some of the other things is like, listen, the girls that I like are usually like weird, alt, funny hair color, tattoo, goth girl kind of whatever, but that also comes with its own set of like, there's already some weird stuff baked in there.
Yeah. No, I get that,
So you like people, so you have a type that usually at times can be already in some ways anxious as all outdoors.
Right. They already
nervous
have
as all
that
outdoors, have their own hang-ups and ways of expressing themselves that are not exactly coincide with normalcy. So you already abnormal yourself, and you want someone who also may be abnormal to be normally attracted and dating you.
Can I tell you, I think psychologically I go for those girls because I know that like if I tried to like go for a clean cut Greenwich girl, pantsuit, pearl necklace kind of girl, that would never work. You know what I mean?
Because it would require, some people, for some people, that works.
Yeah.
I don't have vacation to Bali money.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, and you don't have to, but I get what you're saying, but also look out the box because there is going to be that Greenwich girl. And now, mind you, I used to nanny in Westport, so I see all sorts of people with the pearls and the suits and the outfits.
Right,
Not everybody wants the same thing. So they're put in that category, but they're looking for the you. You know what I mean? So even if you go down and hang out in that area, there's going to be the one girl that's like, oh, where'd he come from? You know what?
Especially with that mustache.
Yes, bring that mustache. I'm telling you, watch. When you meet the girl, you're going to be like, oh, wow, they were right about this.
Exactly. Period.
Her dad is going to be at the country club complaining about me, and I'll just be like, nobody puts baby in a corner.
Yes. Yes, you are the pageant.
Yes, you are. You really are.
Come on.
So we know what he really wants. He wears those girls with the pearls and those suits at. Look at, we got Vince, we got you.
Hey, I always love. This will turn into an acapella podcast for real. Oh my God! I don't even know if we have the rights to that song. We'll have to check. Nicole's gonna have to check for us if we have the rights to that song. Oh no!
So many apologeticals.
We're gonna have to just like
so apologetic.
We're gonna put like static or something around it, or we're gonna auto tune it to like Mary Had a Little Lamb, so we have the rights for the song.
Yes.
So sorry.
But no, I mean, listen, I used to go. This is weird. I used to date exclusively redheads for a long time.
Okay.
I must like danger. I go redheads and then right into goth girls, and then it was like, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Juxtaposition of crazy. Got it.
Okay, yeah. There's two different flavors.
We can agree.
I heard redheads are crazy, but I mean, they're so cute. It's okay.
Well, that's the problem.
They're so cute. I think redheads are beautiful.
Redheads are gorgeous.
Yes.
I love me a little ginger baby.
Yeah.
I'll take a ginger baby.
For real.
I don't care where you at, boo. I will. Ooh,
listen.
I will braid I will mirror your situation. We could be brave together, baby. Come on.
Redheads are
Give me a
definitely
redhead Viking. Ooh.
No.
Ooh, tell me true. Ooh, a Paul Bunyan looking
Death by
like.
snoo.
Come on now. Say less. What? I will go to Valhalla happily. Quivering and screaming, but
So
ready
you
to
understand.
enter.
You understand
But ready
where I'm
to enter the
coming
gates. Hell yeah. So I understand you in trouble. You like struggle.
You
You like strife.
For real?
I want,
You don't like easy.
Right. I want things to go. I
Okay.
would love for things to go easy, and then I think I don't know if it's just my brain sabotaging me or what it
Yes.
is. It's
Yes,
like
it's
I
definitely that.
intentionally
No,
choose.
that's what it is.
It's you.
It's you. It's you. It's so you.
It's you, baby.
It's you, Jay.
Guess
It's
what?
You're Jay.
It's you,
I
Jay.
am not
It's you, Jay.
Uncle
Oh,
Daddy.
Jay. Uncle
I'm
Daddy.
not the Uncle Daddy.
Uncle Daddy.
Uncle
Uncle
Daddy.
Daddy. That's it. You're
Ooh,
branded.
not
You're
Uncle Daddy.
branded.
No, but like on some real stuff,
Yeah.
the best thing about knowing that it's just you that has to take care of
Yeah.
the situation,
Yeah.
that's less work
Yeah.
because it's not you having to fix her,
Somebody else.
fix
Yeah.
their level,
Right.
their burden, their hang-ups. No, fool, it's just you.
Yeah.
You got to wake up in the morning and be able to look in the mirror and
be
say,
like,
dude, I think I'm freaking amazing.
You
I
are.
think I'm the
Yeah.
sexiest thing since sliced bread.
Yes.
Like, what are you talking?
Right.
Like, what? Like,
Yeah, it
you would
starts
be
with you.
silly if you didn't want me.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
but look at you. You're pathetic.
I'm not like
bye.
I'm not one of those
Yeah.
daily affirmation guys. Like I'm not a mindfulness
want to.
yoga.
It might
you know what I
for you.
mean?
No, you should.
Have you
I'm
ever
not
tried
knocking
it?
yoga. Yoga might work.
Oh no,
for
but
you.
I'm saying I've never tried like the meditation and all that stuff. It's never been something I've.
Okay,
You
so
should
try
get
it.
into it now.
You should try it.
Your life has changed in the last couple
Right.
months for
Yeah.
for the better in so many ways.
Right.
Amen.
And it's like you need to continue that journey. So what can you do? Let me tell you, I love yoga. You're in your own mind for an hour. You're understanding, you're listening, you're getting to know yourself. If I put you in a room with 10 other guys, I promise you're one of the guys people would look at. I promise you. You have your own style. Everybody likes unique. You're very unique. It's not a bad thing. Like I said, I'm just me crazy and I don't care. And it's like one thing is like you know how good of a person you are. And you know what you like. You just have to tell yourself.
I'ma just counter that with just a little bit because I've been told that I needed to do yoga too, and I think that's a great idea. However, I won't be doing no damn yoga. One of the ways that I like to get into my head and meditate on the things that I enjoy is that I dead ass love going to the park and sitting and seeing the animals doing their thing, trying to figure out what arguments the birds are getting into, all what makes you connect with you.
Yep.
If that's writing poems, if that's listening to music,
Yep.
if it's doing yoga and being the sexiest pork chopped man up in there, then baby let it be
Yeah.
that.
Right.
But
figure out for
open
you.
but whatever you've been doing this whole time,
Yeah.
has it been working?
Right.
So maybe you need to not do that same shit and expect
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
results.
It's true.
Because insanity ain't cute.
No.
That's true.
It's
Doing
really
the same thing
not.
over and over.
Yeah.
You know?
And I like
Try
your
it.
I like how you said the birds could be cussing each other out. I never once thought of that. Listening to two birds talk to each other. I always thought it would be a sweet conversation.
No, it sounds sweet. Like we know what screaming sound like. Birds probably hear us talking and they're like, they're so eloquent. Wow, they're singing so beautifully. But
You're
we
like, no,
telling
we're not.
somebody if you don't get done, like you know the birds are cussing each other out. Is all I'm saying.
Right.
But it's twitting. It sounds like they're singing to us.
And it's peaceful. And plus it's peaceful to just be by yourself sometimes.
Period.
And in a different environment. Home, you ever notice when you're home, you are in your head a lot more. That's one thing. But if you're out and you're looking at the birds, you're at the
Yeah,
beach.
that's
We have
true.
a million beaches over here. Go to a beach.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
sit there, write. I'm sure you write. I feel like you're a writer. But like, you know what I mean? Like write some songs, like do something.
For
Like
sure.
that is your way that you do it. And it's like, again, it's also reminding you why you're such a good person. Another thing that you can present to somebody, like, oh my God, he's a comedian. Like he does this, he does
can
that.
sing.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. It's like those are the
He
things
can
you need to
carry a
be focusing
note.
on, rather than the the overthinking, you know?
Yeah, and I think that might just be it, you know, and in general, maybe not just for me, but even if you're listening out, you know, to the podcast, is like finding that thing, whether it is, like you said, yoga or going to the beach or going to the park and listening to the birds cuss each other out.
Please.
You know, it's,
So
I love that. That's a new thing now. I'm definitely going to look at birds. I'm never going to
I'm
look.
going to do that today.
I'm never
do it
looking at birds the
all
same way.
time. I'm like, oh, she's just saying, get your ass out the
Yeah.
damn, out of the nest.
Right.
I'm pregnant again. Please, God, go away.
My talent
But
church.
to us, it's like, tweet-lee-lee, tweet-lee-lee. You don't even know. They cussing each other out.
Right.
But
This is true.
it's perception is all, and perception.
Yes.
The things that you're perceiving as someone being odd towards you or being the way that they're receptive of you. Why do you perceive it that way? What is the facts that
Right.
supports that visual, that feeling, that emotion? How true is it?
And it's. I mean, initially, it's not based on anything. Like I said, it's just
Exactly.
like
It's
somebody
based on
coming-
what
yeah,
you already
right,
think of yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
Wake up.
Because
my
when you start
love.
thinking better about yourself, people are going to feel that.
Yeah.
Period. Yes.
100%.
That is so true.
I think it's good to hear because, like, a lot of times the solution when people talk to guys is just like, I just go to therapy. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of things, and I am not knocking therapy.
Yeah.
I think there's a use for it, and I think because I've done it myself.
Yeah.
I think
I
there's a lot
love
of
therapy.
utility in it, but also like I
love
think
it.
if there's something for you that is therapeutic, that's
Yeah.
not therapy,
Yeah.
that you can do, if that helps.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do
Obviously,
it.
you know, if there's something going on where you need to talk to a professional,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes, do that.
Right.
Please don't like take up bowling as a hobby instead of going to therapy.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like if you find that going to bowling and talking to people at the bowling alley helps
you,
Yeah.
then please
Right.
do it.
Yeah.
It's necessary to
Yeah.
take
Yeah.
the steps you need to heal and make yourself better.
Exactly.
Like there's only so many times that people could do an intervention to help you get your life right.
Yeah, you have to want to do it.
Yeah, like we like your friends, we love you, but I ain't going with you on to the bar on Friday to help you
Right.
find a woman.
Yeah.
I got a man.
Exactly.
You better
yes,
get your
yeah.
own, woman.
Mhm, you're right.
Whomever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're saying there's only one set of footprints in the sand and not carrying me.
Period.
That's
yes,
right. It's my own.
Yes.
It's my own footprints in the sand.
Yes, those
All
are
right.
you,
Yes.
baby.
I get that. No, that actually feels good. Like I like hearing that. It made me feel better. I don't know if it made anybody listening feel better, but because
We
it made me
hope
feel
it
better.
might
Yeah, we
speak
hope
so.
to you.
I have one more story that we'll go through here because I think it's a little silly. It's a little bit lighter than impregnating. You know,
Uncle-Daddy.
Jay.
Yeah.
Damn Jay.
Yeah,
Damn it, Jay.
yeah. Damn it, Jay. This one is: Am I the asshole for throwing away my boyfriend's potentially illegal yogurt collection?
Excuse you?
Yeah. See, here we go. My boyfriend grew up rurally with lots of space, enough to collect all kinds of things. We now live in a studio apartment in the city. He collected action figures and video games and all the normal kid stuff when he was young, but as he grew older, he became interested in more unusual things. For example, since Tide Pods were released several years ago, he's saved one of every kind of Tide Pod. Collector's item, I guess.
Is?
No, because it's washing your
I
clothes. There's no...
Don't even.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So he recently became interested in yogurt.
Oh, no.
He's always hated dairy products until about a year ago. So now he collects them, of course.
Okay.
The problem is they're perishable.
No, duh.
You know that.
So until earlier today, this was posted a couple years ago. So until earlier today, our little 550 square foot studio apartment contained about 2,100 cups of yogurt.
Excuse me?
The individual cups with the yogurt, the foil lid on
Yeah.
them.
One of each, probably one of each.
2,100 of them.
Oh, wow. Okay. Please continue.
Yeah.
Different types of flavors, textures, containers made by different companies, different countries.
Ew.
He filled the fridge. He bought a new fridge.
What?
And then another tiny bedside fridge. He said he didn't want to walk to the kitchen at night, but it was obviously a ruse to get more yogurt space. So they have 3 refrigerators all filled with yogurt.
Who paying the rent? Who paying the bill
Yeah,
for
that's.
the
I was,
electric?
you know what's so funny? I was
Like, I'm
no.
This
I hope
is
it's
the
included.
No. Dude,
Yeah.
like, come on.
She didn't. I looked through the account. She didn't say who was paying it. I think they're split. You know, they're probably just splitting utilities and rent and everything.
550 square feet.
It's
and
not. That's
and you have 3
No.
refrigerators and a bedside.
Yeah.
Is he collecting or is he eating?
so now he.
Yeah.
So
That's
here's
where
the
I was
thing.
confused because I'm like, You need a bedside so he doesn't have to go to the kitchen, a bedside fridge, so you don't go to the kitchen and eat them. But how are you? I can't.
Are you eating these?
It seems like it's a combination of eating and hoarding. Like, you know what I mean? He filled the fridge, bought a new fridge, and then another tiny bedside fridge, and they all have yogurt in them. She came in one day with groceries. She came in with fresh groceries, and she looked in the fridge, and she saw that she would have to, like, either squeeze the yogurt, to one side and put, like, fresh stuff in next to all this rotting yogurt, or not, Yogurt is good for a while, but it's not,
It's dead already.
So she goes in she has fresh groceries from the grocery store, goes up to the fridge, sees the situation. Our apartment was smelling like rotten milk for the last 2 weeks, and my boyfriend's attitude was, oh, it's fine, just deal with it for a little longer, until I pulled the plug and threw it all out this morning.
Good girl.
That's what we're talking. That's exactly. I was waiting for that. I was waiting for the end of that story because I would not have let that pile up.
Why would you want me to be openly living in a place that smells funky?
Yeah.
Like what?
And it's also bacteria.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
Yogurt is
it's
bacteria
literally
cultures
living bacteria cultures.
And now if it's moldy or whatever, that's floating
in the blood.
No.
Good job.
My boyfriend is understandably upset. Understandably. Listen, lady,
She was being nice.
She's being
sweet.
nice.
So sweet.
Bless her heart.
We've been arguing about whether I crossed a line by throwing away his stuff. He's especially upset because he had rare yogurts that were hard to find. In particular, he had Cuban and Iranian yogurts.
First of all,
sir.
I can't. Are you
Sir,
kidding?
really?
That you can't get in the U.S.
Well, how do you?
Why you getting Cuban and Iranian?
Why
you need Iranian yogurt?
Cigar. Instead of a Cuban cigar, he smuggled a yogurt. Like, what is your problem?
Why are you trying to have the strongest bacterial situation in your damn stomach?
I'm so confused.
Sir, what is your bowel situation?
I was just going to say, like,
He's going to be able to, like, he's going to eat and digest a steak in, like, 20 minutes.
Period.
You know what I mean?
Like, there's go away, baby.
He could break down a salad in 5 minutes like a compost.
Literally.
No.
Does he just eat yogurt? Like, I'm sorry.
That's
Imagine going to his house. Can I have a beer? No, you got to have a yogurt. Do you want it from Cuba?
Yogurt.
Do you want it from...
We got a nice varietal
platter.
We got some varietal from Italy.
Instead of a charcuterie board, it's just yogurt.
Yo, we got different crisps.
Which one? This one has a green top, but don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It's all natural.
Don't pay attention to the green. Just go
It's
under.
coconut.
That's best by date, not expiration date. Those are different.
Like,
oh my
Imagine you're calling some guy in Cuba. He's like, okay, what you want, man? You want the blow? You want the cigars? He's like, give me the yogurt.
yeah, I got the yogurt. Ooh, yo, I got that for you, blood.
And he goes for the yogurt. How do you get it
run
here?
me that
Where they smuggled it.
I was just gonna say, like, who you know?
Run me that orzo, man.
Get a
Run
monkey,
me.
like,
It's got to be.
no.
Okay, I don't even know how this is going to happen. Iranian and Cuban. They have to import it somehow. It has to be. It has to stay cold.
Who does he know? He got connections.
You can't put Iranian yogurt up your cheeks.
No,
and bring
you
it into the
can't.
country.
Or can you?
Like,
You never know.
That's nasty.
You never know.
What if you have a minor internal explosion?
Yeah.
What is the explanation you give? I was trying to get this yogurt.
You can't explain that to the TSA.
No. That's just nasty.
So, I know we have trade sanctions against Iran and Cuba, so I don't know if this was even legal for him to have. I asked where he got his Iranian yogurt, but he kept insisting the Iranian yogurt is not the issue. This sounds like such a Seinfeld episode.
This is
the Iranian yogurt is not the issue.
That's not the issue. You're the issue. You are the issue.
You're the problem.
are the problem again. He's the problem.
But
nobody's told him. So he is now a smuggling yogurt man.
I
like,
hear
are you
no
kidding
crimes being committed.
I'm mad that she's so nice.
Exactly.
Like,
She's too
you
nice.
are so
How
sweet.
many months you let this happen, man?
2 weeks is smelling. Now she wants to be on top of
Right.
it.
Nah,
2 weeks of the smell, but it had to be longer than that because they had to acquire all those extra fridges.
Refrigerators.
that
Is she
smell.
allowed in a 500
550 square feet.
I lived in one of those kind of apartments. I literally could pee and wash and dry my clothes at the same time.
Period.
Like,
Like, that's
imagine having
disgusting.
2 oversized like
Why do we
fridge
need
and then a
this?
little side one.
Why do we need all
And then
these
it's all filled with
refrigerators?
yogurt. It's not
For
even
yogurt.
good. Like,
Not even
yogurt's
good
fine.
stuff.
But
Do
like,
you have a smoothie shop? You
Yeah.
are you trying to
Are you
make
blending
Iranian
it?
yogurt
Yes.
Yeah.
smoothies?
Ooh, that would have been
You
something.
know, for the culture. Like, what are we doing?
for the culture.
Literally.
That's the name of the shop.
For the culture. For the culture.
For the
That's the
culture.
name of the shop.
We gotta let her
yeah.
know that she could make. She could
Yo,
do.
you're gonna
It
make
could have been a
mad money here.
thing. Could have been a thing. But nah, sis.
She threw it
bye.
away now.
So the boyfriend says the real issue isn't the imported yogurt that could be illegal. The real issue was her throwing out his precious yogurts without his permission.
My precious yogurt. See, and then when people act like that, there's a Gemini. The Gemini in me comes out, and I would have opened it in front of him and be like, "You mean like this? Like this?
Oh, and
Step
dump
on."
him.
Oh, I would have been so mean.
Like, oh my God, that's what it meant. Oh, here we are.
Oh,
Boom.
exactly. Watch how it splatters on the wall.
Is this the expensive Iranian yogurt?
Oh my God. Boom. Bang.
Bismillah, bitch. You know.
Not for nothing. He would have probably had a few of those.
Assalamu alaikum, baby. Walaikum assalam. Boom. On you. Say something. What?
Say it again.
What? Say it again. We can do this. Oye, ¿cómo está? Bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? Wow. Come on. Oye, I said it. Ooh, the Cuban one. Boom.
Then you get
Oh,
known.
my God.
You're known in the apartment building as the people who get into fights and throw yogurt out the window.
Yes, that's amazing.
It's like, well, our kids get the best lunches in their area because they just always happen to have yogurts just falling out of their window.
Oh, my God.
Yep, feeding the children of
I'm
America.
dead.
Mom, I'm hungry. Go out on the balcony. The yogurt
grab some-
couple
Girl,
are fighting
don't
again.
worry.
Check
Go
the
out on
date
the
first.
balcony.
Check the date
Check
first.
Check
the date, babe.
Check the
Check the
dates.
If it's chunky, it's no good.
It is a little chunkier than normal.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's just the heat. It's the heat.
No.
Just a little heat.
Now,
there.
not to bring this back to me being a weird single guy, but I do own 2,400 Funko Pops, and I have every Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters, and Power Rangers figure I've ever purchased in my toddler to
So
teenage.
what's
life.
your
I have-
spectrum?
I don't know. I've never. Should I go? That would be a segment. I should go and then get the results and then
You may
read them
want
out.
to, because why you need so many Funko Pops?
I don't know.
How big
know-
is your apartment?
How big?
I
Is
have
it
a whole
five?
house.
Is it? Oh, okay. I mean, not
Oh,
saying that's
we're
better.
in trouble.
I'm not saying it's better.
I have a
now
room.
I want to see what it
I
looks
have a
like.
room that displays my Funko Pops, my wrestling title belts, my autographs,
I
my
believe that.
pictures.
That's
Okay,
I
I have a question. Where's your girl gonna fit?
Yes.
Where's the woman you want to have in your life
So I have-
gonna fit?
I have a master bedroom.
If you build it, they will come.
I have a I have an office. So I have an office that's right now being used by the cats for their kitty litter.
That is swell.
Listen.
They have their own room for it.
Wow.
I'm so
the
happy
ba-
they have their
So I
own
can-
room.
So you really
The
want to be a
toys have
cat
their own
father?
rooms.
So
Yeah.
but what
so
I'm saying
you're
is I
telling
could
me.
upgrade. I could upgrade that to a human room with some,
You might wanna.
fumigation.
Listen,
You might wanna.
you know,
I just assumed that a girl would move if she moved in. She was like she'd sleep in the master bedroom with me.
Yeah, but
like,
where will she have her things?
that's true. My
'Cause you-
things are all over the place
Because you
in this house.
interesting women.
Yeah,
so
and they're gonna
if
have
they
interesting
might be
stuff.
collectors of things.
oh, I didn't even think
yeah.
about that
Also-
because
That's
that's true.
What
Damn.
if she got a Funko Pop collection
Yeah.
that might rival
It's
yours?
competing.
You know what you gonna do? You
What if
gonna
you
be
got
paying for a
doubles?
storage unit?
Doubles.
You gonna get a little storage shed in the back for
Yeah.
Funko? Wake up!
Oh my
I
the
know.
heck?
I know. I should try and flip them right now. I even have
You should start preparing. That's throwing it in the universe.
I have
You're getting ready
Pokemon,
for something good.
Pokemon cards, Magic the Gathering cards. I have everything. I collected
So
everything.
you got money.
You got Bali
You
money.
got money.
Apparently I've got Bali
You
money.
You
probably
got
do
Bali
have
money.
He so has Bali
You
money.
could be Uncle
If-
Daddy right now.
You could
Look
be
at you.
Uncle Daddy, and
You
you're
miss
over
I might be able to move some stuff around in the basement lounge and have her.
You would think.
live in
You
the
would
basement.
think. Maybe. Or perhaps you could have a consignment shop.
Ooh, a
because
tax
that's
sale.
what the hell it
We
sounds
can
like.
do a tax sale.
Yes.
We can do a tax sale.
Everlasting tax sale at Vince's.
eBay.
This is the first time I've brought up. It's an hour, and I haven't brought up my mom yet, which is amazing. She has told me on numerous occasions
Come on.
because of the amount of clothes. Because I have, so I go through.
There you
I
go.
went through the Oprah
We're
thing
hearing
of
all
like
of it.
like fat skinny, fat skinny.
Yeah, yeah.
So I have fat
same.
clothes. I have skinny clothes. I have them all put. You know what I mean? Different
Yeah,
sizes.
Yeah.
I have so much clothes. The side of the basement where the washer and dryer is boxes of clothes. My dresser drawers, I have 5 dressers on the top floor. They're all filled with clothes. My closet, all 4 closets are filled with jackets. I have too much stuff. I
You would
need
be
to open
friends
a
with the
vintage
yogurt
store.
man.
I would.
You're the yogurt man,
So
maybe your bestie.
Wow.
This is why I brought up this story. I felt a kind of a kinship to him. Not,
Did you?
But
They bonded.
there's
no bonding in this.
no, there's not, because he picked something perishable.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
See, that's weird.
Textiles. Textiles are more better to collect.
Right, if I'm an adult and I want to have literally 5 different flat caps like this in different
That's
colors
okay,
and
though. I feel
patterns.
like
That's
I
adorable.
feel like hats are better than
Yeah, but
how
I
many
mean-
bins of clothes that are probably not even in style
They
anymore,
might,
by
well,
the way.
see,
This is
some
just,
of them, I hang on to them and then they come back.
That's okay. That is true. I'm
That's
mad at
true.
myself for
He's
situations
not
like that.
wrong
Yeah, you're
at
right.
that.
But you know what?
It's
Pick
not
the
wrong.
main pieces.
No, I know. I have to pick main pieces.
Because you know what? What's
you
gonna
can just
happen?
raise moths.
Oh, there
You can
we
open up the
go.
container and
just
become a
open it
man
up
that
and just
raised
be-
moths.
See how we bring
Yep.
the money
You
into
fly
it? We're
away.
trying
Yeah,
to get
you
you
can
that
have
Bali money.
Yeah, we can have Bali money with these clothes.
Dude,
taking
I mean,
care of
some
death.
some of it's a lot of nice stuff. I've got like rhinestone Ed Hardy T-shirts.
I mean, yes. I mean, they're back.
they are back.
they're
So
back.
I've got,
I
dude,
bought
I've
one.
got all kinds of stuff. I mean,
You got an Etsy shop.
I know. I really
You
do.
have a
like
consignment
Depop or whatever
shop.
it is.
Yeah, you have a tax
Yes.
sale. You
be
got it
like,
all.
what kind of fashionable man you want to be? We got
Yeah.
big,
Yeah.
tall,
Yeah.
small,
Yeah.
short. You could do like
Yeah, I mean, I see some of it is
Changes.
those old.
How you feel today?
yeah.
My favorite thing is I know I just have a box full of sarcastic phrase shirts from Target, like
Yes.
I speak
this.
English, Spanish, and sarcasm, or like
Yeah.
whatever, you know,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Those, I feel like you need those. Though.
You could totally like sell those at one of your open mics and be like,
Oh my God.
wear a shirt. I wore one.
Vintage me
I
shirt.
certify it's clean,
Boom.
baby. I
I
put
fi-
some glaze,
Yes.
some downy
We'll wash 'em,
crystals
we'll
in
wash
it.
'em.
I think it's
Come
great.
on.
my
You gotta do
God.
something so you
You
can
got-
save some money and be
Yeah.
able to
Yeah.
take your woman out when you
Yeah.
get one.
You know what I was thinking
Eventually.
too? Why don't you take all of your memorabilia rooms? Memorabilia rooms
Mm-hmm.
and make the basement that whole situation from like like if you're gonna keep
Yeah,
all this
yeah.
stuff, make the basement your closet, your you know what I mean, like set
Yeah.
up stuff
And
and your
then stuff in
memorabilia,
the
and then
main-
upstairs on
yeah.
the main
Be
floor
home,
will be
home.
the adult area.
Right, yeah, the Chuck E.
Like
Cheese
where
play
you
pay-
live.
pays
Yeah,
downstairs.
like when she comes in, she's not bumping into the Funko, and then you're mad she knocked down the one that cost $200. You know
That
what I
part.
mean?
That part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She,
Yeah, I
nobody
do
wants
have some
nobody
expensive
wants to
pieces,
sleep with
yeah.
your
Please-
Funko and you at the same time. I mean,
Please
maybe
don't.
actually
That might be
you
a
never
kink.
know.
It
never
might
know.
be
I'm
a
not.
kink.
I don't ever make fun of kinks because
Yeah,
there's
we're
so
not
many
gonna-
fun
you're
ones.
not
Yeah,
gonna
we
go.
go out
don't
there.
kink
That's
shame.
right.
We don't
We
kink
don't
shame.
kink shame.
We embrace it. So,
However,
yes,
there's a problem when you want a woman
yes.
and you ain't got no room
Yes.
for a woman because you
Yes.
got Funko Pops
Yes.
in a room.
Would
Yes.
you, if you were in bed with a guy who had that many Funko Pops, would you feel like you were a gladiator in the middle of the Coliseum? With all
Yes,
these-
and everyone's just watching us.
Watching you.
And he will fall. Okay? He will fall. I will make him lose
Yes.
in front of all his
in front of all his
Funkos.
people.
All
Listen,
of
all
them.
of them.
It's like, ooh, you want to have Miss, what's her name? The Red Witch. Look at you. Like, Black Widow, look at
Black
you
Widow,
getting
yes.
your butt whooped. No? Well, tonight is
It's
the
happening.
day.
Yeah.
You
Come
know I have all
on.
the Avengers.
I know.
Of
It's the
course.
final countdown.
He was so proud. He was so proud.
You know I
It's like,
He's like, you knew that? How you knew that? How you know that? Watching me.
oh my God, are you my friend? What?
Paying
Ew.
attention to all my superhero tattoos.
Oh my God, what?
Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
God, Marvel, DC,
Oh.
ew. Gross.
them up. I
Stop
know, right?
flexing. Don't be cute.
Don't flex it. How about the
Oh wow.
This
yeah.
is originally
Yeah, Celtic cross.
Originally, it was designed as
Celtic
kind of a
knots.
knockoff Dwayne the Rock Johnson tattoo.
That makes sense.
And then we added more Celtic stuff, so it
Yeah.
didn't look like. Because I'm not Samoan, but if I got a tan, I
yeah.
might, I would be,
You might.
I
You
could,
might want to be.
Yeah.
if I got back to where I was a couple years ago, yeah.
We got looks. We got looks for you. Stop.
Don't
Us. Look
do
at us.
that.
Look at
You
us.
guys are thinking of looks. I mean,
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
I mean, no joke. This is I might not look Samoan in the summer, but if I get enough tan because I'm Sicilian.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
so
in the
you
summer-
adjacent.
In the summer, I get a lot of oye.
Yeah.
Wepa.
Wepa,
Especially if I go to my barber Albert.
Is he Puerto Rican?
He is.
Of course.
So
Of course he is.
My shout out to my barber people.
he's a gay,
Barbers be barbering.
He's
Thank
a-
y'all.
he's great. He's a gay Puerto Rican, so I like to call him
I
Dominican.
love
I love you.
him.
Listen, I have a community. I collect them.
Yes.
No, he's great, and we talk via Google Translate.
Oh.
It's great.
Oh, he
Talk
doesn't
via
speak.
Google Translate.
He doesn't speak English.
No.
Oh, bless him. Okay,
That's
good.
amazing. You don't need them to
Good.
speak. That's what you need. You know,
Exactly.
for a
I've been
man
try-
that doesn't speak English.
And I've been
Come on.
trying. This helps me too, because I'll come in there. I'll be on Google Translate, or I'll look it up. Like, how do I say this? What do I say? If I want if I want the fade, do I want mas corto or mas largo or whatever? You know what I mean? I gotta figure out.
I gotta think about.
But it's the fact that you try and you actually want to
the same way you're doing that. You could do that with women. See how you're trying to
God,
do something.
you're doing work?
Right?
Wow.
Right.
Okay,
so
so
you
I
could
guess
do that to a
maybe-
woman.
You
could
put
do
in
that.
some attempts to do better for your barber. You could do that for women.
Yes. So you
It
gotta
goes
do the come
hand in
hither,
hand.
and when she comes to you, you gotta figure out the rest of the conversation.
Yeah, how do you Google Translate
Would you
how
like
to
to
talk
play
to
with
a
my
woman?
beard?
I don't know. There's not Google
like-
Translate for how to talk to a woman.
There is.
I'm
There
gonna
might
text
be.
one of you.
That's it. That's us.
just
We're
text
your
one of you
Google
guys.
Translate.
Exactly.
Where you at?
Yo, Google, how do I talk to this woman? Do better, man. Just talk to her. Cuz.
Just talk like you're talking to us.
Yeah.
Literally.
I know.
Yeah.
But it is. I mean, listen, you guys are also awesome, like, and easy to talk to.
Yeah,
And,
we are.
Not
True.
everybody's like that.
It's
mean,
hard.
facts.
You
It's
know.
hard. It's hard to be us.
But no, I do like because that opened up a different part of my brain when you were like, hey, well, you're making like this effort to like talk to your barber because like
Yeah.
you don't speak the same language and you get along with this guy and you have good rapport or whatever, and it's like, and I want to make sure he doesn't screw my hair up. Like,
Facts.
Please don't.
Yeah, that's the same thing with a
Please
woman. You
don't.
don't want them to screw up your
Yeah.
life, so you just gotta make that effort.
How do you
Yeah.
get to
It's
be
effort.
respectful and kind to your
Yeah,
barber
yeah.
and have that translate into relationship
Yes.
too? Like, when you come into your barber shop and you not on time, you gotta come right. You gotta be respectful.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, man, my bad. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
You can apologize to a woman like
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's amazing.
I do like that did open like some weird door in my brain of like, wow, yeah, you went out of your way for this guy, and it's like, why? Like, you're not fucking him or anything. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not having sex with my barber,
But you're
I'm
practicing.
putting.
You're practicing
but
on
you are
your
practicing how to be
non-English speaking. That's the
Yeah.
hardest way
be
out of
respectful in a relationship.
Yeah.
And then we can scissor later. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a lot.
That
That
I
is
don't know
a
if you
lot.
how would you say? I'm trying to
That I don't
think
think
now.
that comes
I
with
don't
the
think
tip.
that
I don't think you
happens.
can do
I
that.
don't
Can
think
you
that's.
actually?
No,
I don't
there's-
think
there's
you
a
can.
couple
I don't think
things
you
in the
should.
way
No.
there.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Oh my god.
No, we don't do that. No.
All right, so who do you think between the sisters, the yogurt couple, or me, who can be rescued?
You.
Out of these? So, okay.
You. Everybody else. don't
Everybody
do
else.
it.
There is no hope for
I'm
any
sorry.
of them.
You okay with your man just
Yeah.
collecting yogurt?
Yes, and you let it get up to how much?
2100
Cups.
You are the problem,
And when you started
he
smelling
is
it,
too.
and when you started smelling is when you had a
That's when
problem.
you had a
That's your
problem?
fault.
Really? Wow.
It probably smelled like it already, but a new
You
flavor
already
from
know.
Y'all
Cuba
problem.
smelled
Yeah.
a little like rice and
Adobo,
adobo.
sofrito.
And she's like, I've never smelled any of that
Like,
one,
oh,
and now it
banco
bothers you.
lechon and stuff.
Yeah.
Now
I wanna-
you
no, you know what?
problematic?
Now I want to contact her and be like, "What's the problem? You don't like adobo?
So you wrong?
So
you
you
got a
have
problem?
what are you trying
got
to
an
say?
issue?
Now
So you
got
don't
an
like
issue?
Mediterranean food?
Yes,
then?
exactly. Now
Like,
I have
so
an
that's
issue.
what we
You
do.
know what? You
So
know
what we doing is disrespecting food rules, babe? I bet. So it's
yes,
that.
you
Like, no.
can be helped. It's you. We
You
love
have
you.
more
We
help.
got
Good.
you. Them, there is no hope for
I
any
don't-
of
and I
them.
don't
They
think so.
gone.
No.
Unfortunately, I did. You look in the comments, you try and see updates. The girl who didn't cause the drama, but had sex with the guy and had the baby at the wedding. That family as far as those comments, nothing resolved in
You
There's
don't
nothing going to be
say.
resolved from there.
And,
the mom's probably dating him next.
right, and the yogurt
Like, it's
was
just a whole family's pass around.
Run through the whole family.
At this
That's
point,
nasty.
he should. At
Grandma?
least,
Jay,
might as well.
Grandma too.
Jay's the
Grandma,
hoe that
especially
got away.
grandma. Grandma didn't get him at that
Jay
wedding.
is the hoe that got away.
Yeah,
Jay's gonna
Yeah,
get
whole
grandma at the family
infiltrator.
reunion.
he's a whole infiltrator.
That's the whole infiltrator of the family right there.
My God.
And then I believe the yogurt couple broke up. All the comments.
I'm
like,
proud
right
of
Oh,
her.
wow.
I'm proud of her.
All the comments right away were like, "What do you do? Dump
She
it." Like,
had to wake up and smell the rotten yogurt.
because you were right. You guys were right. The way she's phrasing it, she's being really favorable.
Yeah.
My boyfriend grew up rurally and he had a lot of space to collect stuff. He's understandably upset. My precious yogurt. Like, she's putting all this stuff
Like
into
she put him first in her life, and she finally was like, what was I thinking? I had to get to this funky
Why did I
ass
have
house
to have a
Right.
smelly
in order
house?
for me to leave this man in this first of all, 500 square foot apartment with a person that collects a million things, not a house.
Right.
And you know how like hard that must be, but it just felt she enabled it.
She did.
Yeah.
And she finally realized, oh shit, let me leave. And
Right.
she
Yeah.
did.
Finally, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her. Proud of her. Yep.
Applause.
And we're here for you.
Oh,
so now
cool.
you got us. And
Also,
and
baby,
now-
wake
yeah.
up. Don't date men
Yeah.
that holds on to
Right.
yogurt
Yeah.
for like ever
And I'm
in
sure-
3 things of refrigerators. What the hell?
And I'm sure it didn't start with yogurt. I can
Sure
guarantee
didn't.
if we walked in that house, there were other
Right.
things that were
Yeah, yeah.
collected.
started.
It was like
Uh-huh.
spoons and
Yes,
stuff like that.
it was
Yeah,
spoons for each yogurt. Oh, that's amazing,
different
actually.
colors,
I bet you.
different metals. Yeah.
That's nasty.
I got this. This one's from Missouri. It says Missouri on
I'm
it.
so happy for you. It probably does.
Yeah.
And we want that for you, to your next girlfriend.
Media at Laughable Advice, all one word, and shoot us a DM. Like I said earlier, the DMs are open. We want the tea. You can change the names. It doesn't matter. We'll keep it discreet, but we
Be so
want,
nice.
dude. We want your drama. Look at this.
Like,
I
we
brought
want
my
drama.
I brought my weird
He
stuff.
was
to
so open.
And,
He was
and
open.
I
No
think we
filter.
solved some stuff today.
Yes.
I don't need to spend the $75 copay to go to therapy. I
See?
can just
See, that is not what we said.
All right.
That is
That's not what you said. It's the opposite. Guys, go to
I am
therapy.
not professional.
No, go to therapy.
Please go to therapy.
Before we wrap up here, Dee, thank you so much.
course,
Where
thank
can
you.
people find you?
You can find me on all social at Real D TV. That's 2 E's for everything I just said. Real D TV.
That's awesome. And I am not that easy because I am not absolutely organized. So you can find me on Instagram at Lady OLADYOH 87. And you can also find me on TikTok, which is Lady OLADYOH comedy. Or I think it's Lady O 87 too. It might be. You can find me on there.
If you type Lady O into social media,
You will find
you're gonna
me.
find
Period.
there is
Like,
only one Lady O.
there's-
There
trust
can
me.
only be only one.
There can
though.
only be one.
And there she is.
Yeah,
and here I be.
They broke the mold when they made you ladies.
Show and did.
Thank you guys so much for helping me out
Thank
here
you. Yeah,
thank
and
you.
joining us on the first episode. I hope you had fun. I hope you have fun.
I had a
much fun.
ball.
All right. Well, hopefully we can do this again next time. And thank you guys for tuning in. This has been Laughable Advice.
Laughable advice. Bye.